Alright guys, straight on to the next part here. What we've got is our new sort of bottom segment here in place. What we do need to do is just adjust this little anchor point here, our leg mount. What we're going to do is, well, we'll tidy up all this stuff we've got here for the moment. If you've still got all these sweep NURBs and panels sitting out, we actually need to make those childs of the body, so just grab all those there and group those together in a null object, so Alt G, and we can call all that body detailing or something. I don't know if I've got another null object to call that, I don't. I'm going to just drag all that down as part of the body. That cylinder as well. That one there is our new replacement bottom. Can come down in there as well. Where you put them isn't too important, it's nice to have everything sort of neat and tidy. And what we're going to do now is change the rotation so he's back matched up with his legs. I've no idea what the rotation I had was. Look like there, minus 20 on the P is where I had everything lined up. Yours should be fairly similar. So from here what we can do, turn off, leave on the body mount and turn off the body like so, and we'll just select those polygons there and extrude them up a little. Yeah, where are you? This one's here. And what we should make sure is that's going right up into that hole there now, which it does. We'll look at putting some little panels on the front here. That's not too hard to do. If you haven't named everything like I haven't, you probably should. Just so you can find it later for other references. And when it comes to texturing, it's a big help if you know what everything is. So now that we've got that all back in place, we can grab our R2 model, we can set the rotation back to 0. So it's easy to work straight up and down. So we'll grab this bottom section here, and what we're going to do is just grab live selection tool in polygon mode, and we're going to select all these front polygons across here. If you've got sort of funny half polygons like that, don't select them, because if you start cutting and extruding those, we're going to end up in all sorts of problems. So just like that, we'll grab our knife tool. It's in plane on the XZ, and we want to tick restrict to selection, so we're only cutting through these polygons here, and we should make a nice flat cut somewhere towards the bottom, like so. And then with your selections, we're just going to grab a couple of those, just extrude them in a little. These panels down the bottom weren't all the same size, so I'm just grabbing a couple of different sized ones and dragging them in. I'll leave a gap of 2. Select those. If you keep your extrude tool up, you can keep the same offset and just hit new transform. like so. Now if we jump out and give a quick look at that, that's looking a bit closer to that there. You could go through and extrude in that little panel there at the side and a couple of bits underneath if you so wish. It's not too major and it doesn't really get seen that much because it's a kind of funny angle to be looking at it from. But if you want to do it for the sake of completion, you can jump in there and select that base polygon and cut it across and put in a little couple of panels. So that's about that tutorial there completed. I'm just going to go through and rename all these panels and things I've got here which I haven't named. I'll show you what I'm calling them, so if I refer to them again later, which I shouldn't be doing, but if I do, you'll know what I'm talking about. Well, there we go, that's tidied that up a bit. Probably be a good time as well now to create a backup. So select your R2 model, copy that and paste it into your backup somewhere. Where are we? Get rid of that one that's in there. And drag a spare copy of that back into our backups. Now that we're happy with that, next tutorial we'll look at cracking on and getting these arms into the right sort of shape, and then we're about done.